It's the Weather Xtreme video. This is the morning edition for Friday, the 16th of December. I'm James Spann. Get ready for some fast-paced weather changes this weekend. Cold, warm, rain, storms, maybe a few ice pellets as this thing winds down. So let's go in there and check it out. Very active, cold look for North America early this morning. You can see the subtropical jet stream coming up into the southwestern states. We're below freezing as this day begins, 22 at Cullman. A little warmer in the city, Birmingham at 31. We go in the 50s today, but tomorrow, how about low 70s? For many spots, it'll be a 50-degree climb from the lows this morning to the highs tomorrow afternoon. Around the nation, still very cold up north, and it's going to get colder over the weekend. Cities like Minneapolis, St. Paul, they could do 20 below. Some parts of the Dakotas could do 30 or 40 below, and those are not wind chills by Sunday morning. Look at all the winter storm watches and warnings up north. Winter storm warnings from Idaho to the Great Lakes. Winter weather advisories from Oklahoma up to New England. It's a very cold, active December pattern there. But for us, no advisories today. This is the convective outlook today. Maybe some thunder north of the state. Tennessee, Kentucky, some of the adjacent states. We're going to be dry today. But tomorrow and tomorrow night, this is the focus with the chance of severe storms across parts of the Gulf Coast states. Our main concern is going to be tomorrow night. We've got the standard slight risk. The areas in yellow there from the Shoals down to Hamilton, Fayette, just kind of clips Tuscaloosa, and down to Utah, York, and Livingston. Then the marginal risk as far east as Huntsville and Birmingham. The areas in darker green. Severe weather not expected for East Alabama, but we'll talk about the specifics of the threat here in just a moment. And then on day 3, which is Sunday, this is suggesting there could be some thunder over parts of central and south Alabama in advance of the Arctic front, but no severe weather expected. Hey, rain, we'll take what we can get. This is the rain through Friday of next week, the next 7 days. About 2 inches for North Alabama. Bring it on. Snow fans. Where's the snow going to be for the next 72 hours? Well, up north where it should be. That's pretty much lines up with all those winter storm warnings in effect there. So let's dive in and talk about it. This is the GFS, the 06Z run at noon today. A zonal flow, a trough in the northwestern states. And again, for us, the day will be dry. The winds veer into the south. We'll warm up this afternoon. The high will be in the middle 50s. We'll call it partly sunny. Tomorrow, a mild, breezy, cloudy day. Low 70s are likely. Developing showers for the northern half of the state. Doesn't rain all day, but it could rain at times for sure. And a big snowstorm from the Great Plains up to the Great Lakes, north and west of that surface low near Indianapolis. This is midnight tomorrow night. Arctic front gets closer, and this is when a line of storms could form, pushing in here. And then Sunday, the Arctic front is pretty much on top of us, and we've got rain and a very cold, nasty rain Sunday morning with a 1042 high. So first off, let's take a look at the severe weather possibilities. Let's go to midnight tomorrow night, and these are dew points. You can see the dew points are surging into the middle 60s. That is a very balmy air mass, and you can pick out the Arctic front at midnight. If this is correct, it's already through the Shoals. The latest run's a little faster, but in advance of the front, it's going to be pretty unstable. This is the surface-based Cape. And the numbers are creeping up. This is suggesting the instability values may be over 500 joules per kilogram for West Alabama. And again, those higher Cape values kind of line up with that standard slight risk. Fayette and Tuscaloosa, Reform, York, Livingston, Utah. And it doesn't take a lot of instability for severe weather in December. We've learned that over the years. And the helicity values are very, very high. So, again, there's some concern that we might get a storm that might rotate. There could be a tornado or two with this thing. In fact, this is the STP, the significant tornado parameter. And the units are about 1 to 1.5 over West Alabama. And again, you won't see very high STP numbers typically on an event in the cool season like this. So clearly a chance of severe storms. And again, when the models are a little faster, so we're going to have to bump up the timing. We'll say the chance of severe storms now from roughly 8 o'clock Saturday night until 3 a.m. Sunday. So if you're out and about, just be sure you can get warnings if they are needed. Now, the next issue, the cold air rushing in here on Sunday. Let's go to 6 o'clock Sunday morning off the high-res NAM. And again, the models are a bit faster. It's got the Arctic front at 6 o'clock from near Wadowee down to Prattville and Monroeville. So it looks like we're going to be in cold air all day Sunday. South Alabama will see falling temperatures. So after low 70s Saturday, it's going to be pretty rough. And then by noon, you can see mid-30s around here. Tuscaloosa, Birmingham, Anniston, Gadsden, and up north, it's freezing at Cullman and below freezing at Huntsville. So very cold on Sunday. And then the next question is, could there be any, winter weather mischief in the cold air? And again, yeah, maybe, but if anything goes on here, we don't expect any impact. This is noon off the high-res NAM. It's got the freeze line up in the Tennessee Valley with the rain to the south. Really suggesting no big issues, and pretty much the same thing with the GFS. And could there be a little bit of sleet or a touch of freezing drizzle on the back edge of this? Yes, but again, no impact expected. It's just going to be a raw, cold, wet winter day. 30s, rain during the morning, ending during the day. So let's go to next week. This is Monday. We are cool and dry, if this is right. Say cool, cold, really. We start the day in the 20s. The high would be in the 40s. Tuesday, we're dry. We go back in the 50s, and this is Wednesday, looking dry. We'll be close to 60. Now, Thursday, a little wave scoots through, and this is suggesting there could be some light rain, but really not a big event. And this is Friday of next week, and now the GFS has that little shortwave to the east, and we're back in dry air. Other runs have shown a pretty good wet down at the end of next week. So a little model madness here. Confidence is low, but toward the end of next week, there seems to be some chance of rain, whether it's Thursday, Friday, or both days. We just don't know yet. And come on now. Let's keep going. It's Christmas weekend. This is Christmas Eve, Saturday, December 24th. If this run is right, it's cool and dry. And Christmas Day, December 25th. If this verifies, Alabama, cool and dry. We've seen other runs that showed showers. Again, nobody knows at this point. This is voodoo. But again, if this were to verify, it's a big Christmas Day snowstorm for Denver and parts of the southern plains. But this will change most likely. Let's check the European on Christmas Day, and it's pretty similar. It's got rain mainly west of the state. But no evidence of white Christmas, no hope this year. Not much hope any year here, but certainly doesn't look like it's going to happen. We'll check the numbers. And again, caution Will Robinson, that high on 69 on Sunday is going to come at like 2 or 3 a.m. You'll sleep right through that. We'll be in the 30s during the day Sunday. And again, you can see seasonal temperatures, highs upper 50s and low 60s out toward Christmas Day. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this morning. We'll have notes in the blog. The next video here by 4 o'clock this afternoon. If you can't catch us this evening on the live stream or the television side, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.